Let me pause here for a second because when I first started digging into tools like OpenClaw, I found myself genuinely overwhelmed by all the moving pieces. Where do you start? Which workflows actually save time? Which ones are just cool demos that don't hold up in practice? That's exactly why I created AI Profit Boardroom. It's a community of over 2,000 members, all focused on learning AI tools together and sharing what actually works. Real use cases, real implementations, not theory. If you're serious about getting value out of tools like OpenClaw, check it out. Link is in the description. Okay, back to the update, because there's a lot more. One of the most interesting things in this release is the overhaul of OpenClaw's memory system. OpenClaw has a feature called Dreaming, which is basically a background process that helps your AI retain and consolidate what it learns about you over time. Version 2026.4.5 massively upgrades this. Dreaming now runs in 3 cooperative phases, light, deep, and REM. Each phase has its own independent schedule. REM is specifically where the system surfaces what it calls lasting truths, the most important things to remember long term. Deep dreaming handles promoting memories into your permanent memory file. And the whole system now runs reliably in the background without you needing to set it up manually. There's now a Dreams UI where you can see this happening. There's a Dream Diary. There are configurable aging controls so you can tune how quickly old memories fade. And there's a Dreaming command to interact with it directly. There are also big improvements to prompt caching in this release. This is more of a technical improvement, but the practical effect is that OpenClaw reuses cached conversations more reliably. That means faster responses and more efficient use of your API tokens when you're running longer sessions or background agents. Team added diagnostics you can access through OpenClaw status, verbose, so you can actually see what's happening with your cache. Now let's talk about security because this release has a serious focus there. Several important fixes landed in 2026.4.5. Plugin tool allow lists are now properly enforced. The before tool call hooks now fail safely if there's a crash instead of proceeding. Browser SSRF redirect bypasses are blocked earlier. Device pairing now requires non-admin sessions to only manage their own device. Gateway plugin routes are properly scoped. There are also new security fixes around Android Canvas, Synology Chat, and Telegram's local bot API handling. For people using OpenClaw with messaging platforms, this update also fixes a bunch of platform-specific issues. Telegram got fixes for model picking, voice note transcription, command menus, and reasoning preview behavior. Discord got improvements to media handling, reply threading, proxy routing, and image generation. Slack DM replies are now correctly routed. WhatsApp got reconnect loop fixes. Matrix got improvements to encrypted storage and DM session handling. S-Teams got fixes for inline image downloads and deprecated SDK components. A lot of these were real bugs affecting real workflows, and they're now resolved. There's also a new feature for execution approvals. If you're running OpenClaw on iOS, you can now get push notifications when your agent needs approval to run a command. You approve or deny it right from your phone. Matrix users also get native exec approval prompts now. This is a really practical addition because it means your agent can be running in the background, hit a decision point that requires human sign-off, notify you, and then continue, all without you sitting at your desk. For plugin developers and power users, the Claw Hub Marketplace is now directly integrated into the skills panel in the Control UI. You can search for skills, see details, and install them without leaving the interface. That's a nice quality of life improvement for people who are regularly extending OpenClaw's capabilities. And finally, there's now experimental structured progress updates. For long-running agent tasks, OpenClaw can now emit step-by-step progress so compatible UIs can show you exactly what the agent is doing at each stage. Less of a black box, more visibility into what's happening. This is one of the bigger OpenClaw releases in a while. Media generation, a completely rebuilt memory system, a wider range of AI providers, tighter security, and a whole stack of platform fixes, all in one update. If you want to get started, you can install it with a single command from OpenClaw AI. It's free and open source. The GitHub repo has nearly 350,000 stars at the time of this video, which tells you this is not a small project.